Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today we're going to talk about that incredible showcase that we had from PlayStation the other day. Now I know this is a little bit late, and I should have been a little bit more on it, but to tell you the truth, I forgot about it. I absolutely freaking forgot about it. I totally I I watched a little bit of it. And Mortal Kombat came out that day, and I just played all through Mortal Kombat. I literally forgot about the PlayStation Secret Super PlayStation Showcase that was there. But I just kind of brushed up on it a minute. That's why it took me a minute to hurry up and get on there because uh, I wanted to watch a little bit of it and remember what was on there because I totally forgot about it. It worked where you had gone. I had wondered where you had gone. Dude, I can't believe that's super. That okay. So here's the thing, man. I've been saying this for a couple years now that PlayStation is a completely different beast, and like I meant it. I mean, if you've been a PlayStation fan as long as I have, you could easily see the change is coming, and the change isn't what anybody expected PlayStation to be going forward. This is a completely different PlayStation, man. It will never be the freaking same. It's more concerned with making money than it is bringing out actual freaking bangers. It's clear now they were really holding back. PlayStation displayed the same tape they played earlier in the year, pretty much. So here's the thing, man. One good thing that did come out of that is a DLC for Tales of Arise. If you guys remember back a while ago, Tales of Arise won my game of the year. That game was freaking awesome. I'm really looking forward to that. Baby steps. What a way to exactly. That's what I was thinking too. Baby steps. They open it with like baby steps. And you remember how the ponies used to give Xbox a hard time when Xbox would open with that kind of stuff, like when Xbox would go out of their way to support like the smaller devs and all of that stuff. And now PlayStation's, trying to copy that a little bit and maybe bring out some stuff. Man, I just have to shake my head at all the ponies, especially the ones that make videos about me telling me that I'm delusional. I'm like, are you serious, man? No, like we got Spider-Man coming to PlayStation. That looks absolutely incredible. I'm not gonna lie, man. Baby steps. I mean that Spider-Man 2 looks pretty dang good. It is gonna be a fun game. I cannot wait to play that. Tales of Arise, I mean, that's coming to Xbox, obviously. Separate Ways, that's coming to Xbox. I mean, most of the stuff they showed is coming to Xbox. Dude, I think they even showed Foamstars again in that. I think they even showed Foamstars again. Don't get me wrong, man. Like, hey, what's up, Polly? Don't get me wrong. Foamstars actually does look like it's a game that will be fun. That will, I mean, like, as long as the player base on PlayStation is young enough to care about that, like they do something like what's Nintendo's one, man? See, I don't even remember the name of it. That one on Nintendo. What do they call their Splatoon? It's kind of like Splatoon, and if they've got the player base, if they've got a young enough player base on the PlayStation, I do think that game would actually do pretty well because it doesn't look bad. Like, it doesn't look terrible at all. It does look like a pretty fun game, but I mean, most of the ponies, they're not going to play that. They're not going to do that. One thing people were mentioning is when they talk about the Final Fantasy stuff, it didn't say anything about being exclusive. Final Fantasy VII Remake is exclusive to PlayStation for 3 months. 3 months. That's the exclusive window for Final Fantasy VII Remake Rebirth. 3 months. They got a 3-month exclusive window for that game. I think Square Enix is like, no, we're not doing your long exclusives anymore. Ponies don't buy games. They're like, ponies don't buy $70 games. Our best bet is PC or Xbox. So yeah, The exclusive window for that is about 3 months. Final Fantasy 16 should be coming to PC, hopefully before the end of the year. Because I will buy and play Final Fantasy 16 again on PC. What's up, DR man? How you doing, buddy? Honestly, no cap. Think Spider-Man will be fine. By the way, exactly, man. I think Spider-Man is gonna sell some PlayStations. Spider-Man 2 is going to sell some PlayStations. There's like no way that it couldn't, and that game is absolutely gonna be great. It is. I'm actually, after seeing that, I am kind of hyped for that game, and it does look pretty good. It does look pretty dang good. Oh, where did you get that 3-month window? I saw it. Let me look it up. Let me look it up. Let me look it up for you. I'll tell you, because I think it said like March something. How long is the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth exclusive to PlayStation?
3 months.
3 months.
Game Rant, Square Enix has confirmed that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth will be PS5 exclusive up to May 29th, 2024.
So Final Fantasy
exclusive to Sony's console for 3 months.
Yeah, 3 months.
VII Rebirth is easily one of the most highly anticipated new games of 2024.
So Square Enix has confirmed that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth will be PS5 exclusive up to May 29th, 2024. So 3-month exclusive window for that game. Then you'll be able to play it on, at least on PC. I mean, maybe we'll find out maybe we'll find out. The only way I could see Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming to Xbox on May 29th of 2024 is if we get Final Fantasy VII Remake at Tokyo Game Show for the Xbox. And the only way that I think that one's going to do good is if it launches straight into Game Pass. If they drop it into Game Pass as like, surprise, you're finally getting Final Fantasy in Game Pass, then I think the Xbox fans will be like, all right, cool, we'll buy your next game. But if they don't drop that thing onto freaking Game Pass, I mean, I don't want Square Enix to have to take a hit, you know, but I'm pretty sure Microsoft would pay pretty handsomely for that to go into Game Pass. But yeah, at the same time, man, if they're not going to drop the other one, man, Final Fantasy 16 is absolutely incredible, TR, man. I freaking love that game. I thought it was great. I don't have nothing against Square Enix except for the fact that they keep making these dumb, pointless deals with PlayStation that cost them money and cost them freaking it costs them fan base, bro. It costs them mind share. You know what I mean? Like to tie your boat to a sinking ship, bro. Like that just doesn't make any sense to me. I do believe PlayStation is kind of sinking. Like I do. I've believed that this whole generation because I've been a PlayStation fan for so long that now they're starting to, like, I feel like developers are starting to see like, hey man, people are broke right now, man. Nobody can afford to buy these $70 AAA bangers when they come out. You'll get a game like Starfield that people can play forever, or Baldur's Gate 3. Those games are going to sell well because people know they can invest their money in that and have something to play. Could care less about Final Fantasy. To y'all that do like it, enjoy it, fun. You'll like it, Cool Breeze. It'll be your new favorite game, bro. It'll be your new best favorite game. See, Apple are starting to launch console quality games on it. Yeah, I did see that. Still not enough to make me buy an Apple phone, that's for sure. DLC, bigger change than Spider-Man 2. I don't know if I'd go that far, Pella. I don't know if I'd go that far. We'll see Cyberpunk here shortly when it comes out. I put in for code for that to see if I could get it early. Maybe I get it early, maybe I don't. But I'll tell you guys what, man. I got that freaking Mortal Kombat. I paid $117 for that game. I posted the whole playthrough on the channel, and I've gotten and I haven't even gotten like a whole lot of views on that. And then I've seen like other playthroughs with over 1 million views on there. That really sucks, man. That really sucks. I'm not even gonna lie, dude. I really do kind of feel like YouTube holds my channel back a lot more than they hold a lot of people's back. Like that makes me so mad that like other people have put out that same video and like I've only gotten like not even 500 views on it, and people are sitting with over 1 million views. That's pretty disappointing. 133 views I've got, dude, and there's other people out there with well over 1 million views on the same freaking thing. Last console I had was a PS4. Had an Xbox 360 before that. Switched to PC in 2018. Haven't looked back. Most games I want are available on PC. Yeah. PlayStation's biggest thing, if they would just start putting their games on PC day and date, I think that would be a lot better, because I mean, nobody wants to. If you've got a PC, you don't want to have to buy that PlayStation game on your PS5 when you know that like your PC is going to run it better, dude. I don't get notified sometimes for your videos. Oh yeah. Well, I'm not blaming you guys. I mean, everybody's watched it. I'm just saying like YouTube like holds my videos back, dude. They do, and it sucks. It's really annoying. I mean, granted that it took me forever to edit that video, to edit all the copyright stuff out, and then be able to post it. Like it literally took like 9 hours to upload all 100 gigs of that, dude, at 4K. It took so long to upload that. First Descendants open beta starts this week. Wonder if that'll be any good. It looks kind of cool. But I feel like it's going to be. I'm not going to lie, dude. First Descendant, it looks like it's going to be. It's definitely going to be. It kind of feels like it's going to be a little bit generic at first, but if the gameplay is good, I think because every new IP that comes out generic. You know what I mean? Like it comes out with like that generic appeal to it. And then it's the gameplay and the mass adoption that really make those games. And in this day and age, bro, with so many content creators out there, with their one goal is to stoke the negativity to get views. That's where we're at, man. That's where we're at. It's about Final Fantasy VII. I mean, I play it if it comes to Xbox because I heard. I think you guys would like Final Fantasy VII Remake. I do. I do. I think you guys would like it. I think it was pretty cool. It was pretty good. I mean, if you're a fan of Final Fantasy, you'll definitely like it. But if you're not, I don't know. Final Fantasy is kind of it's not really hard to get into. That's why I really like. Thank you for the Mortal Kombat video. You're welcome, Michael Milburn. I appreciate that. I just didn't know. See, dude, I always feel bad about posting. I do. I also feel bad about posting stuff like that because I don't want to spoil stuff for anybody. But then again, when I see like all these other people getting like tons and tons and tons of views for that, I'm like, why do I feel bad about it? Just put a spoiler warning on it. Let us have the choice. But then I okay. From now on, I'm gonna post whatever I want to post. If you guys watch it, cool. If not, don't do it. Like if you don't want things spoiled for you, but I'm not holding back on the spoilers no more, dude. Like I'm not. I want the views too. I spend a lot of money on this stuff, and I want some damn views. It gets hard, like with these newer games because I don't want to spoil them, so I wait till way later to come back and then even then I don't. And then I don't, and yeah, and then I'm like I come back later. I want to be able to get views and stuff too, man. But I'll tell you what, man, that Mortal Kombat story that worked. That worked really good. I was like, holy crap, dude! I can't believe how good this is. I can't believe how good. I was expecting just another like, dude. I don't know what I was expecting. I just did not think the story was going to be that good. And I sat there playing through that thing, man. Oh my gosh. I literally sat there for like 5.5 hours playing through that. Oh yeah, Mortal Kombat 1 was absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. That story mode, this is probably the best flowing Mortal Kombat since like Mortal Kombat 3. Yeah, late night tonight. Since Mortal Kombat 3. You remember like the long combos and stuff that you could do with like Sub-Zero and Scorpion and all of that stuff? when they brought those like the Killer Instinct kind of combos to Mortal Kombat back in Mortal Kombat 3. This is probably the nicest flowing. Oh, dude, it's definitely not going to be my game of the year. I played a lot of other stuff that's definitely closer to game of the year for me. I mean, definitely better than Street Fighter 6. I liked it better than Street Fighter 6, but I still like Street Fighter 6 too, though. But how many fighters are there in the new game? I believe there was, it's like 27 or something. Let me turn on the eggs box and find out. – 25 hours on a Starfield game. You only got 25 hours? I thought you would have had it like 50 or so by now. I've got 50 hours into Starfield. I just played some more yesterday. Oh no, I almost forgot to not do my little thing. Oh, thanks for bringing that up, dude. I was like trying to hit my 5-day streaks on the app. Achievements. Dude, I was even playing Flight Simulator today. Yeah, I got 2 days, 2 hours, 41 minutes. 2 days, only 25 hours. Yeah, only 25 hours. You need more. Let me see real quick how many fighters are in this. We'll just do Tawa. All right, so you got 8, 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 24. 24 once you unlock the other one. But yeah, you've got, here, I'll tell you everybody you got. You got Kitana, Melina, Tanya, Rain, Shang Tsung, General Shao, Sindel, Rico, Raiden, Smoke, Scorpion, Liu Kang, Johnny Cage, Sub-Zero, Reptile, Kung Lao, Ashraf, Li Mei, Kenshi, Nitara, Havoc, Baraka, and Garrus. That's who you got. And then you'll have more coming up. There's the cameos that you've gotten there too. The cameos you have let's see, Darius, Striker, Scorpion. I unlocked Scorpion. Looks like you'll have a Sub-Zero, Old Ninja, another Kung Lao, Shinjinko. Is that Shinjinko? Motaro, Goro, and then like a plus character. But then you also have Jax, Frost, Sector, Sonya, Kano, Cyrax, Sharina. I don't know who she is. Yeah, so you got a pretty good amount of fighters in this game. Quintana, and they yeah, dude, this one's pretty cool. This one was pretty cool. I really like this Mortal Kombat. Yeah, they're bringing in DLSS and an FLV slider, which is really freaking awesome. To be completely honest with you, I think that's way awesome. 25. Yeah, dude, I can't believe you guys have 25 hours. Are you guys getting ads through this? Should play some Payday 3 together, see how we do. When is it? When is Payday 3 coming out? Mod the FOV is very easy to do, Frog. Actually, I don't play that often in first person on that game. I play that as third person, so I don't really care for it. Monday or Tuesday, I think. Maybe I'll do some. I haven't seen one. Cameos unlock with your level. Motaro is the last. He's level 35. Finished season 1 invasions. Nice. Yeah, I would probably play some more Mortal Kombat tomorrow. I'll be honest with you guys though. I usually play these fighting games for a couple days and then I move on. I usually just play through the campaign in Mortal Kombat and then I move on. Tomb Raider trilogy, yeah, they're doing like a remaster of it. I did see that. Longtime fan of the series, dude. I've been playing Mortal Kombat since it came out. Literally since it came out, man. Over 30 years now. 30 years of Mortal Kombat. Can you believe that? 30 freaking years of Mortal Kombat. And they actually did a good job on this one, Brian. They actually did a dang good job on this one. I was so worried when they were like, yeah, we're starting it over again. I was like, oh gosh, this is going to be so dumb. But then, dude, it turned out to be very cool. Very cool. It has that. It has that. It has that like it's got a lot of fan service too, man. Like when you're playing as like Raiden or some of the older characters, and they have that like that old look to them, like in their standard kicks and punches and stuff like that, and the way they walk and stuff. You're like, whoa, dude. There's a lot of fan service in this game that stop screaming. Gosh, that little jerk. I know if I can hear her, you guys can hear her. Tekken won't be out until next year. I was really hoping that one would come out this year too. I plan on doing a video, Mortal Kombat versus Street Fighter. 3 days, 2 hours. Nice. Soul Calibur, yeah, dude. Soul Calibur 6 just came out. What, in 2019, bro? It's not been that long since the Soul Calibur came out. We got Soul Calibur 6. It has like freaking Geralt of Rivia in there. Cool breeze. It hasn't been gone for long. We just recently got a Dead or Alive too. Okay, hold on. I gotta go tell her to stop. Can you guys hear her in there being all annoying like that? Every time she gets on her freaking Xbox with her friends, she just screams like that. I'd be so mad. Definitely think Mortal Kombat 1 is better than 11. I do. I liked 11. I thought it was cool, but this one here is way better. Yes, this is way better. Gosh, I hate how she does that with her freaking little friends on like, she's in there playing Fortnite, screaming like that. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? Gosh. 22 days, 5 hours in Starfield on New Game Plus 3. Yeah, I'm on New Game Plus 3 too. I've beat it twice now. I went through it on the PC first, then I went through it on the Xbox. I wanted to play it, both, but I didn't do like a full-on playthrough on the Xbox. I did go through and get all the things and went through the story and all of that again. So I did complete it again on the yeah, Series X, Kevin. It's so good on Mortal Kombat 1 was actually perfect on there. I thought it was great. So the cameos, they actually do. when you remember to use them, Beer Baron, they're okay. When you remember to use them, they actually do help with the flow of the game and stuff. Um, I don't dig into these fighting games as much as I used to. I mean, back when Mortal Kombat 1 and 2 came out, like I was like those were like the only games I could afford to buy, so they got played a lot. Now I'll buy them, I'll play through the story, and then maybe go back to them and play them a little bit, but I don't stick with them long anymore. I play through them and then I move on. So finding out all the combos and everything for like my main fighters on this one, I probably will never even. I don't know, man. I want to. I bought that fight stick because I wanted to get back into playing the fighting games, but I don't know. I don't know, man. It's such a pain in the butt to just sit down and like really try to enjoy things. Enjoy it. Just buy it on Steam, Brian. I don't need to remaster it. I've already got Mortal Kombat 9 on Steam. I bought it um, Mortal Kombat Complete Edition. Mortal Kombat Complete Edition. Are you calling me Super FOMO? Super Froggy FOMO. Just like to buy, dude. I just like to buy video games. I don't know why, man. Just add an ad pop up, frog. So much, so he can't stick to one game. Yeah, dude. Well, here's the thing, man. Like, if I stick to one game, then this channel becomes a one game channel. You know what I mean? And I like to experience a lot of things. Dude, it's something with my childhood, bro. Being broke or being poor when I grew up and like not really having access to a whole lot of stuff made it so like now that I'm older, I have this like this thing in my head, like most old people, when you get older, you're like, yeah, I'm having a big screen TV and this and that. And like, I don't know, man, like that just kind of stuck with me. Now I just buy everything. Like I just buy everything. It's like a mental thing, I guess. I don't know. It's not that I have FOMO. It's just I don't want to miss out. Like I have a fear. Oh wait, it is FOMO, fear of missing out. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, I just have this fear of missing out, and I like to play it day one. You know what I mean? Because if I don't, for some reason, it kind of loses value in my mind. I don't know, dude. Like I'm stupid like that, dude. It is what it is. I'm kind of dumb like that. I buy a lot. I don't know, man. Like everybody has their thing, bro. Like, uh everybody has their thing that they waste all their money on, man. Like some people like to go out and be outdoorsy and run around and do all that stuff. I mean, I don't mind doing that kind of stuff, but it's not my thing. At least you are aware of the problem. Yeah, exactly. I'm definitely aware. Dude, I'll tell you what though. Since I started this channel, I would have never bought a PC. I would have never, I don't know, man. I've bought more stuff because of this channel, too, at the same time. But when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, like the video games are always what matters to me the most. I will buy those mainly, but I got to start paying my school loans back next month, so I probably ain't gonna have as much money as I've had. PSVR is pretty good. Delusions of grandeur, but I wouldn't say it was a waste of money. It's I don't know. No, I enjoy playing it when I put it on. I'm really happy value Starfield this channel. Nice. Oh, you're really happy that I started this channel? Yeah, I mean I'm happy too because it does kind of it does kind of help me stay a little bit grounded, but I still buy a lot of games that I haven't finished. I do. I buy a lot of games, Diablo. I just bought 2 more this week for my 360. Exactly, man. It's like I buy these games and then like some of them I won't finish, man. Some of them I won't finish. Starfield. I like Starfield, but I can also see how the score is going down into the lower 80s. To be completely honest with you, I can kind of see how some people would get started into Starfield and not care about it. Like I can see that. And the same thing I could see, the same thing with God of War, how everybody could rate that game so high, but you know what I mean? Like it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, man. Like I could see how people could be a little bit not into Starfield. I love Starfield. I think Starfield's absolutely incredible. I think that game is so cool. It's not even funny. But and it's one that I'll go back and I'll keep playing for a long time. Just like Flight Simulator, man. I'll keep going back to it. Will I stay stuck playing it for a long time? No, no, no. I probably will not. I could see Starfield staying around the 83 meta or something like that. There's a lot of people that are going to get into that game and they're not going to understand what the heck is going on, and they're going to look at like some of the systems, like the loading and all of this stuff, and and that's going to make them complain and whatever, like whatever. I mean, you get into Starfield, once Starfield gets its claws into you, though, that's the thing. Once it gets its claws into you, it's a different story, dude. Like none of that stuff matters. Once you're immersed in Starfield, none of that other stuff matters. But if it's too slow to start, just like Death Stranding, bro. Death Stranding, once it gets its claws into you, that game is incredible. Absolutely incredible, man. Like that's probably like Hideo Kojima's best game ever. But a lot of people didn't get past the 8-hour tutorial. You know what I mean? People just couldn't hang in long enough to get past that. I mean, for the people that actually stick to it and get through Death Stranding, they're going to have an incredible experience and they're going to love that game. They're going to love it. Like I'm so excited to play Death Stranding 2. Your 4K is good. The 4K Mortal Kombat video came out very well. Nice. See, when I try to play it back, Michael, it only gives me 1080p option. But it is 4K for you guys? I hope so, man. I just wish more people would watch that. I was really hoping that one would do well. Because views are pretty down. Views are down this month, and I think people are getting a little tired of the AMD videos, bro. Stop talking about the same thing all the time. I'm like, do you guys get on Digital Foundry and everybody else and tell them to stop talking about freaking NVIDIA graphics cards and DLSS all the time? No, you don't. You just don't want to hear what I have to say because it's good about AMD. And that really sucks, man. I like AMD. I like Xbox. I like bad games and bad freaking products, apparently. I like bad games and welfare products. I've been told that before. You just like welfare products and bad games. Apparently so. I watched a little bit of it, but I had to go to work. Nice, nice. Yeah, finished watching it, man. That's a masterpiece. There's no cuts, no pauses, no nothing. It's just straight from beginning to end. All freaking. I didn't pause it. I didn't go to the bathroom. Nothing. I just played straight 5 hours through that game. It had me hooked. It was very good. 88 on PC. Something doesn't sit right with me. I can't figure it out just yet. 83 on Xbox is probably because of the extreme loading. Because there's a lot of loading on the Xbox version, Darth. But when you play it on PC, it's a lot more. It's a lot more fluid. A lot more fluid. I really hope all you guys will watch that 5 hours of Mortal Kombat. At least, especially if you're not going to buy the game, at least watch it because it was pretty cool, man. Dude. The production quality of the cutscenes in Mortal Kombat 1 are absolutely incredible. Some of the best we've seen yet, hands down. It definitely makes PlayStation, it gives PlayStation first party a run for their money, dude. Oh. What AMD is doing is incredible. Their technology, like FSR3 fluid motion, is going to prolong the lifespan of. Exactly. The Steam Deck, ROG Ally. I like my ROG Ally. I actually do. I've been meaning to make another video about the ROG Ally, guys. I actually like this thing. I play it a lot more than I thought I was going to. I kind of feel bad that I didn't buy a Steam Deck now because I do play around with this ROG Ally more than I actually thought I would. And well, the overall quality of it. So is what I've done. I've put like some of them older games, like Assassin's Creed Unity on there. Runs absolutely incredible on this thing, especially in the handheld mode. I do keep it plugged in though. There's the battery just sucks so bad that just keeping it plugged in is so much better. Baby steps. Maybe the ponies. They have to start them off with baby steps into their new games. Into their new games of service realm. Exactly. It's like 45 minutes. Ooh, boy. Yeah, definitely. Well, I bought the dock for mine, Michael. I bought the dock for mine, so now I could play it on, so I could record video for you guys. So I could, instead of recording the screen like with a phone, I got the dock so I could actually make real videos and stuff. And I can even put Afterburner on there, bro, and do like frame time analysis and all kinds of stuff for that. I was gonna buy Mortal Kombat on PC, but I figured, I was like, gosh, dude, I'm doing so much PC content that my Xbox guys are probably starting to hate me. So I was like, yeah, I'm doing Mortal Kombat. I'm doing a couple more games on the. I'll be splitting. I'll be trying to split it kind of evenly between, the PC and Xbox, going forward. Yeah, dude, this ROG Ally is a lot better than I expected it to be. Because I don't really care much for handhelds, man. But this one here is kind of cool. I'm hoping FSR3 comes out soon. Been waiting. Well, it's supposed to be available with Cyberpunk 2077, and that gets an update on the 21st for all the systems and stuff like 2.0. That's getting a 2.0 update on the 21st, and then Phantom Liberty. Immortals of Avium and both Forspoken are supposed to be the first two. I'm just waiting for Forspoken to get updated. Hopefully, it's soon. But I want it to be good too when it launches. I don't want it to be crap. I want it. I want it to be good. Like I want to be proud of my frame gen, bro. I want to be like, look, guys, I get 10 frames less than the Nvidia guys. I'm putting up a video right now, guys. I went back and I did some work on Way of the Hunter. I bought the PC version. Well, I didn't buy the PC version. They gave me review code for the PC version, but this one here, I bought the new DLC for it. I bought the Tika Moon, area. Very, very cool. I like, dude. I like the way that Way of the Hunter looks and feels. I think it's a pretty cool game. You can definitely tell it's like AA, but it looks good, especially this new map. Play Mortal Kombat on the Ally. Yeah, if I would have bought the PC version, I could. Dreamcast guy and Baby Steps trailer. I know Dreamcast guy and the Baby Steps trailer. That looked like him. No, Beer Baron. If you buy the game on the Xbox store and it's Play Anywhere, you could play it on your ROG Ally. or you could buy the game on Steam. But if you buy it on Steam, you can play it on your PC and your ROG Ally. If you buy it on the Xbox store and it's Play Anywhere, then you can play it on your Xbox, your PC, and your ROG Ally. And that's the biggest reason I went with ROG Ally over Steam Deck, is because I wanted that portability for my Xbox games. Because I mean, like, the Steam games is one thing. Like, I don't mind downloading the Steam games on there, but I think I'll probably end up using it more as the ROG Ally. But I am cutting all this off next time I go to the barber. It's getting a bit too long. Yeah. What, the video I put up? Yeah, it's on Xbox. I bought that on the Xbox. I bought Mortal Kombat 1 on the Xbox. If it's anything like Mortal Kombat 11, eventually it'll come to Game Pass, and eventually it will. I got the mullet. I'm trying to bring the mullet back, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I like it. Bring back the mullet. I'm going to have to call you Billy Ray now. Billy Ray Froggy, man. Well, I mean, if my mullet actually had like some curl to it, it wouldn't be bad. But I don't got any curl, just straight. Froggy Ray Cyrus, huh? I need a drink, and all I got is soda pop. I don't know, man. I kind of just slept all day today. I've been so worn out, man. Just so burnt out with everything that I just pretty much slept all day today. I laid down on my bed. I turned on Ancient Aliens on Netflix, and I just let it stream through, and I just slept through it. Dude, I'm such an old man. Oh, you put on your like documentaries and you go to bed. I love it. It seems like that's the only thing worth watching anymore, man. Like there's just nothing worth watching anymore. I don't know, man. Like, call me old fashioned or something, but I just kind of feel like the content is just getting too negative these days, man. The TV watches you sleep. Yeah, the TV watches me sleep, bro. Well, I mean, so I love that Vizio OLED for movies. I love the Vizio OLED for movies and for TV content. It looks great with games too, but I feel like the upscaler in the LG OLED is so freaking premium. It's very, very good. It really does enhance the experience far more, a lot better than the Vizio does. The Vizio does good. The Vizio is pretty dang good, but well, then again, I got a much smaller LG too, so it's like 42 inches. So I mean, it's definitely got a higher PPI. But overall, man, this LG OLED, it really does do a very good job at upscaling, even with the Xbox Series S. There's no good movies anymore. The movies are just turning into garbage. I mean, you even got what's her name? What's that freaking Megan Fox as Nitara in Mortal Kombat? Megan Fox as Nitara in Mortal Kombat, and then that Jean-Claude Van Damme skin, super cool, man, super cool. Yeah. Well, I think video games are starting to get that way too, Diablo Mozart. If you look at it, bro, most of these games are getting remade, and then the ones that are new IPs, like Forspoken comes out, and the media and gamers, they just crapped on it. They're like, oh my gosh, it's 720p. Digital Foundry said 720p. We're gonna trash it, and then I don't know. I don't know, man. I try not to trash games on this channel. I just want to be honest about them, how I'm really feeling about them. And it's very rare. It's very rare that I'll buy a game that I absolutely don't freaking like. You know what I mean? Like, it's so rare that I'll buy a game or play a game that's garbage. That it's, yeah. PS5 Slim, I don't think it's coming out, bro. Golem was great. Yeah, Golem is a good game. It's Uncharted with Golem, bro. It's absolutely incredible. The Forza preview, I've seen some of that. So I watched the Digital Foundry video where John Linneman was talking to the developers and stuff. Overall, visual quality wise, very excited about that. I like the fact that it is going to have higher settings for the PC version as well, with an uncapped frame rate. I do think that Turn 10 would be better off to bring in a 1080p 120 FPS mode for that game. There's just something about above 60 that feels even better on racing games, especially with like a wheel setup. There's a lot that I just want to see in person before I really critique that game. So I don't know. I do think it looks absolutely incredible. The Peggies, oh, they're on Twitter, bro. Do you see the new Spider-Man? Spider-Man's gonna have 120 FPS, but I'm like, dude, it's not gonna have a 120 FPS mode. It's gonna have it's gonna have a low frame rate compensation baked in 120 FPS mode. The ponies are on Twitter, man. I want them to be happy. If they're talking about Spider-Man, that means they're not talking about Starfield. That's fine. But I mean, you can't compare a game like Spider-Man to Starfield. Spider-Man is obviously going to have that story that's either gonna freaking be really, really good, or it's gonna just be like, but Spider-Man will still carry it. You know what I mean? It's either gonna have I do think that Insomniac is going to knock it out of the park with Spider-Man. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it now. That game will probably get a 10 from me. Just so you guys know, like, that game will probably be a 10 easily. I like what Insomniac does. I like the humor that they put in their games. I like I do like it. I mean, I even rated Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart pretty high, dude. Like, Ratchet really did, or not Ratchet, but Rivet really did steal the show, man. I mean, it was good. She was awesome. But I mean, like, 12 hours, dude, for $70. Dude, I wasn't really feeling that back then. Will only last the weekend. Yeah, that's fine. One trick pony. That's all that's supposed to last. I still play Spider-Man Remastered to this day. I am a little bit disappointed though, because I was doing something. I was trying to make a recording on Steam or on the PC version, and I deleted my whole save. I don't even know how the hell that happened. I pushed the Alt R and like I was like in the pause menu or something, or I was at the start screen, and then it said something on there. Do you want to do something? And I just said yeah, and I just clicked the yeah button, and that was to delete my save. So I deleted my whole let's see, my whole 45 hour save on Spider-Man Remastered is gone. Absolutely gone. Alan Wake will have path tracing. Well, that's good. I mean, the more games that they bring out with path tracing to show everybody just how useless everything under a 4090 is, more power to them. Handle it. More power to them. That's the thing, man. If you buy an Nvidia graphics card and you don't go for the top, you could pretty much just ignore those settings. I think it's funny how when Digital Foundry or somebody comes out and they're like, yeah, you get 15% more performance on the Nvidia card with ray tracing, and then you look at the frame rate and it's like 27 frames or 15 frames. It's like, oh well, so wait, either way it's unplayable. Sounds good. I ran into that problem a lot with the 3080. I was like, dude, you can't have ray tracing at the same time. Like, you pick one or the other, man. You want like higher frame rate or you want ray tracing, dude. Like you're not getting both. It's a trade-off. Much gamer from this is much gamer from when your channel first started out. Yeah. It's been like, gosh, dude, we're almost to 3 years with this channel, and it is growing. It is pretty good. Ray tracing is overrated on weaker cards. Yeah, like it is. Like it's like how can Nvidia continue to market cards that can barely do it as like ray tracing games? You know what I mean? It's like, no, if you want ray tracing, buy a 4090. Maybe a 4080 if you're 4080 can probably get the job done to a certain extent. But I mean, I feel like that is like the minimum you should even try ray tracing is like a 4080. That's like the minimum. That's like, hey, you want a taste of this? And then your 4090 is like, okay, man, you know what I mean? Cares about ray tracing. I do like ray tracing, but I just don't think it's at a spot where you can actually flip it on and get a. And I'll tell you what, man, the performance I get without ray tracing is very hard to trade for way less performance. It is. Even on Nvidia graphics card, it is definitely harder for me to trade ray tracing performance unless you're playing something good that's actually like, well, on my card, if you're playing like Resident Evil 4 and you're getting over 100 frames a second. Did you try fighting stick on? No, I didn't. I didn't. I just played it all on the controller, but I will pull it out probably tomorrow. It's actually just right there. I might just slide it over tomorrow and start playing with it. Yeah, ray tracing is kind of yeah. I mean, like rasterization and overall visual quality has already gotten better this generation. So like even shadow quality is better. Like, so here's the thing, man. With on consoles, with you're getting higher shadow quality and stuff already, it already looks better. Like you don't necessarily need ray tracing. The trade-off isn't worth it. No one is looking at reflections. Yeah. Well, the reason why you got to ask yourself this too. The reason why like Digital Foundry can like really like ray tracing is because they sit there looking at a still screen most of the time anyways. So it's like they're not really, I mean, they'll play a little bit. They'll play enough of the game to be able to stop and then go back and look through all the and go back and look through all their footage. Stick in Mortal Kombat. Yeah, that's what I do think the Mortal Kombat's going to be good on this stick. I do. I think it's going to be better on this stick than Street Fighter was. Street Fighter was good, but I don't know. See, I'm going to be making some Mortal Kombat versus Street Fighter game videos tomorrow. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, Spider-Man's going to have RT. It's checkerboard RT. It's not real RT, man. It's checkerboard. $10. Ooh. Yeah, when you're just streaming it. When you're streaming it, we're gonna be streaming our games before 10 years, man. No, what's up, Captain Crunch? We're just gonna be streaming these games anyways, man. Doesn't even matter. Dude, this is the first Street Fighter game, Gabe, that I've bought in since Street Fighter 2. Street Fighter 2. This Street Fighter 2. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta go grab a drink. All right, my friends. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this. Oh, that dang light. But it's called Celsius. This is the Apple Pear version of that. And it is incredible. Peggy's going to clip you, Frog. What are they going to clip me for? Talking about Spider-Man? I don't care. Spider-Man's going to be good, bro. Like it has to be. Well, it doesn't have to be. It's going to be. Like Spider-Man's going to be good. Yeah, Street Fighter 6 was good, Gabe. I like it. But I do like Mortal Kombat. I've always been more of a Mortal Kombat fan. Mortal Kombat, Dead or Alive, Soul Calibur, then like Tekken, then like Street Fighter. I don't know why Street Fighter is so far down there. I've had that before. I think it had. Yeah, it's definitely caffeine. It's sparkling water. Celsius is so good, man. Oh, Celsius. This one tastes incredible, though. I like that apple and pear. It just tastes so good. What's up, Dale? Yeah, I don't know. I do need to come and start doing more lives again, man. I just get so I've been getting so overwhelmed, guys. It's not even funny, man. Like I've just been so overwhelmed. And like I've been on this like little PC kick, man, and like playing all of this stuff and like really this is okay. When I had the Nvidia, I didn't really enjoy PC gaming as much as I do right now. It's not Monster or Red Bull, bro. It's sparkling water. It doesn't I mean it is like an energy drink, but it doesn't have any of the sugars or any of that other garbage in there. No, dude. I'm not returning the ROG Ally. No, I actually play with the ROG Ally more than I thought I would. I like it. I do like it. I like the ROG. The ROG. You guys see the Xbox right here? Can you guys see the Xbox right here? It's like right behind my monitor, kind of. We're talking about the character switching and Spider-Man is a PS5 feature from. Oh gosh, I know, dude. I know. He's gonna be like the SSD. It's gonna be instant. Well, It looks cool. Like I'm not gonna, dude. Spider-Man is probably the one game that you can look at and be like, okay, man, this thing is definitely taking advantage of the super fast SSD. At least somebody's taking advantage of the super fast SSD. Insomniac seems to be like the top quality. But Mortal Kombat ran right straight through without any loading on the Xbox, bro. I was like, wow, this is impressive. Oh, which do I prefer, Monster or Red Bull? Probably Red Bull. Most definitely Red Bull. When I was younger, I liked Monster, but now Monster it's just too much. It's just too much. Red Bull I can still drink, but I can only do the little cans. I start feeling weird, man, when I drink Monster now. I'll wait for Spider-Man to be on PS Plus. No way I'm paying $70. Oh man. Yeah, you can definitely order pizza from the Ally. You definitely can. You can even play Game Pass on it. You can play Game Pass on it. You can do everything. Actually, it's got a Game Pass app already on it. You can stream games to it. Very cool. $70 for a 10 to 20 hour game is wild. I do think that Spider-Man 2 is going to be a lot longer than 10 to 20 hours. It'll probably be like 21 hours. Well, that's not a lot longer, is it? Yeah, definitely a lot of sugar, man. What's up, Artemis? Starfield for like 11 hours yesterday. That DLSS mod sure comes in handy with this game. Here, the devs are also, yeah, they're bringing DLSS to it and an FOV slider for the people that like to play FPS. Yes, you can, Jay, if you must. If you must. Can't do that on your PlayStation, though. That sucks. That really sucks, man. Because if you could do that on your PlayStation with the PSVR 2, that would actually be kind of cool. Then PSVR 2 would be worth it for the ponies. The ponies. You guys know I've never even tried to watch that kind of stuff on a VR. I've never even tried, and I've had VR since. Dude, I've had VR for a very long time, and I've never even tried. I don't think I ever would try. Natural bodybuilding contest to join this. I stopped watching and laughing at a natural bodybuilding contest to this live stream. Nice, man. Well, welcome back. That's why it's called the Ally. Yeah, exactly. It's called the Ally. You can do everything on it. They watched Jim Ryan giving us hands of VR. I know. Jim Ryan's like, ooh. Let the games do the speaking for them, or we'll let the games do the talking. I don't know, man. I kind of feel like PlayStation's losing a little bit of that hype, dude. To be completely honest with you, I kind of feel like it's losing that hype. Most pointless thing ever. Natural bodybuilding about as pointless as PS Portal. Dude, I'm actually still thinking about buying a Portal. I'm actually still considering it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually still considering buying one. I, I figure if I buy one and put it on the channel, then at least I'll get some views. I don't know, man. See, that's kind of an interesting one, man. I do like this. I do like this. I do like my ROG Ally. So thinking about natural bodybuilding, yeah. If you showed it off on the channel, the portal, I think I will. I'm thinking about buying one. They're $200. I can do some videos with it. I wonder if I'll be able to plug it into my. I wonder if I'd be able to plug it into my ROG and into my ROG Ally dock, and see if it will let me put it on the screen. Compared to the ROG Ally. Well, I mean, did they say it was going to have? It's not even going to have an OLED screen, is it? But it is going to have 120 FPS, 1080p. See, that PlayStation Portal might actually not be a bad thing for the PS5 guys to be able to play that at 1080p native with a PlayStation controller and be able to look at it. I do think that I do think that it might actually help with games that like Final Fantasy 16, bro. Like for spoken, like some of these games that are running at 1080p, I think it will be a good investment for some PlayStation gamers that just don't have. Whoa, that was weird. Did you guys see my lights start blinking? Oh, that's the first time that's ever happened. I'm gonna have to buy new lights. Do you game with a headset? I'm off and on. I don't. I don't. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. It just depends. Like I sat through Mortal Kombat with the headset on. I was playing Mortal Kombat with the headset. Frog, I watched the Digital Foundry video. I get what you're saying about them bashing AMD. Richard is a bit of an elitist. Exactly, dude. Exactly. I kind of just feel like, dude, I'm so sick and tired of the way these guys talk about AMD. Like, yeah, AMD needs to lower its prices. No, dude, that 7800 XT is knocking the freaking crap out of Nvidia's more expensive cards. No, raise it $50. Raise it, make it 559 or 549, dude. Raise it up a little bit. Just plug an Xbox controller. You already have your phone. Stream PS games on it and save $200. I know. Well, I mean, nobody's gonna care about the video. They want to see the videos of the portal. Okay, they want to see that. If I buy it, it's purely for the content, dude. It's purely for the content. But I am interested in it because of the 1080p 120 FPS screen. Like, I am interested in that. To be completely honest with you guys, with the PlayStation 5's power, the same would go for the Xbox. If the Xbox would put out a PlayStation Portal type deal, I would buy that too, just because of the fact that, like, not all games are going to meet that 4K standard. They're not going to. So having a 1440p monitor, a 4K TV, and a 1080p handheld that you can utilize your console, I do kind of think there's a market for it. Be able to emulate PS1 to PSP games. Well, you'll be able. I want it to be able to utilize PlayStation Now. Like, I want it to be able to utilize PlayStation Now, but in order to get that, I want it to be like an app on there. Project Q. They never talk about AMD. I know, dude. Like, people will come to my channel, Michael, and they'll tell me, "Quit talking about AMD. You're making the same video over and over again." And I'm like, "What, dude? Have you guys never heard? Like, when you guys are? I mean, like, seriously, what else does other channels talk about? That's all they talk about is Nvidia, 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 Nvidia." And to tell you the truth, man, I do. I think Nvidia is so overrated. It's not even funny, man. Especially if you're not buying like their 4090. If you buy a 4090, yeah, dude, you should be able to utilize all that stuff. But if you're buying like any of them other cards and you want to use ray tracing, dude, I just think it's too overhyped. I think it's too overhyped. When you could get an AMD equivalent that is going to give you a solid gaming experience. And see, that's the thing, man. Like, I think Nvidia graphics cards are just kind of jack of all trades, whereas the AMD are focusing on games and they're doing that really well. They're doing that really well. Like, this 7900 XT, dude, is so cool. Get my money back because that is not the most because that is the most useless piece of hardware. So yeah, it's about as useless as the no, Sony's made some pretty useless stuff, bro. The 3D TVs, bro. That was pretty useless. That thing was only good for like 3 or 4 games, man. That was pretty useless. Yeah, PS5 and 720 to 1080p. Yeah, I agree. What's up, Jet? How you doing, man? Not much. I've been having fun. I've just been pretty busy doing all this stuff. Look at my lights blinking, dude. Like, what the heck? What do I got like plugged into that's making that happen? I'm gonna have to buy some more freaking lights, bro. You have a nice setup for streaming. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh man, I hope people will be able to jailbreak it. I think they might. Dude, those lights are gonna annoy me. Just gonna have to order some more from Amazon. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth will be my game of the year next year. Yeah, it looks great. It definitely looks pretty good. It looks good. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for Spider-Man this year. 5080 and next AMD cards won't be 4090 level, even maybe. 5080 is down. I might have to cop a 5082. I don't know about that, man. It's pretty late. Yeah. It's not even that late. It's only, dude, I slept all day today. I literally I put on Ancient Aliens, bro, and I just slept all day. I did. I don't even feel bad about it. Like, I don't feel bad about it. I've been so freaking busy that, yeah, I'm just starting to get kind of. Yeah, Nvidia shot themselves in the foot pretty bad, dude. When they skimped out on everything on those cards, they skimped out too much. They should have just it should have been a good upgrade over last generation cards, man. Both of them should have done that. But I don't know. I think that we're starting to get to a point where we're going to start seeing. Um, I don't think the returns on investment are going to be as good as they used to. It's 123, nice. And paying whatever got us. Oh yeah, man, we're all freaking. Dude, it's getting so expensive to just be a gamer now. Two in a while. How do you feel about Starfield? Starfield's great. I gave it a 10. Absolutely incredible. Fulfilled. Okay, so here's the thing with Starfield. I did go into it thinking it was going to play or be kind of like No Man's Sky, and that did have me worried. But when I got in there and I started playing Jet, and I started being able to do what I wanted to do and stuff, absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. They do. Nvidia definitely owns more than they should. That's true. They have more market share than they deserve, for sure. When you get people out there with 60 series and 70 series cards, bro, they absolutely those people that are buying those cards should be looking for AMD cards, dude. If you should be buying an AMD card, you will get way more bang for your buck. If you're in a 60 series or a 70 series price range, 100% go with AMD every time because you will get more bang for your buck. Way more bang for your buck. If you can't afford a 4080 or 4090, do not buy an Nvidia graphics card. Like, don't do it. You will not be able to utilize that experience as much as you want to. And I stand on that. I stand on that. I feel like AMD is a much better experience gaming for you if that's what you can afford. If you're at the $500 for a card price range, invest in AMD. Buy an AMD card. If you can afford like 4080, 4090, then it might be worth it to you for that extra ray tracing and all of that stuff. It might be worth it for you. Like it just might. But if you can afford like a top end AMD card, I feel like I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a 4080 or a 4090, so I can't really say if the AMD would be a better buy, but I do feel like you could save enough money going with a high-end AMD card and still have a good experience. But if you're somebody that has to have the newest and stuff, don't waste your money on the lower Nvidia cards. Like you can't do that. Like you cannot do that. You're not going to get what you want out of that. So it is absolutely pointless. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to help you guys save some money, man. Sea of Stars, great RPG. Playing Liza P next week. Nice. Low mid, AMD high end Nvidia this gen. I don't know though, man. We're gonna get our frame gen Onyx, and we might be neck and neck, buddy. We might be neck and neck. AMD cards might be able to give us more frames than the Nvidia ones, bro. And that would be good. We got super anti-lag plus, so and own one. I love it, but it's overpriced. Definitely actually went up in price in Australia. 7900 XT or XTX by the end of the year. Now I'm using GTX. Oh yeah, dude, you're gonna have such a freaking uplift. you're gonna see such an incredible uplift from a 960, bro. Your uplift is gonna be so incredible. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, dude, if you've made it this long on a 960, 7900 XT or XTX is gonna blow your freaking mind. The funny thing is like some games are actually built with AMD in mind for ray tracing, so you get good performance. When you flip on ray tracing in Resident Evil and you're well over 100 frames a second, you're like, dang, this is impressive. This is impressive. I think that's kind of where I'm sitting, Artemis. That's where I'm sitting, bro. If you can afford a 4080 or 4090 and you want like the ray tracing and all of that stuff, go ahead, be my guest. I'm not gonna judge anybody. But if you just absolutely want to play games and you don't care about all that nonsense, go AMD. AMD is gonna deliver one hell of a freaking bang for buck over Nvidia at that price range. Will I lose it if they delay it? No, not at all. I'm not. I haven't needed FSR3 yet, so I'm okay with it not coming out. Like I don't care. Like the 7900 XT is a pretty good bang for buck, man. Like I like it. I like the fact that I save money, and I'm getting a significant increase in performance over my 3080. So I like what I bought. $69.50 XT, yeah. Yeah, dude. I don't. Yeah, I mean, we're losing. I mean, yeah, dude. I'm not gonna lose it. My 2080. I'm just gonna wait for a 50 series though. I like 1% of the GPUs. I have a. I know. Nobody. Yeah, exactly, bro. I have a 6900 XT, and it runs Starfield just fine. Yeah, yeah. Starfield. Like you should be able to easily get. See, that's the thing. I don't understand why Nvidia cards weren't doing so well with that, but that kind of blew my mind when AMD cards were doing better. I was like, what? I thought the 4090 would just brute force it. Make sure your home and content insurance is up to date. I know. Still can play on medium to low on 720 for Jedi Survivor and Starfield, although there's some lagging. Oh man, yeah, dude, you'll be able to play. You'll be able to play freaking with the 7900 XT. You'll be able to flip on FSR2 and play Jedi Survivor at ultra settings at 60 frames a second, man. At 4K. That's what I'm saying. Like these new games that are coming out on 7900 XT, like you can use FSR2 and get a over 60 FPS playable experience, and that's good. That's good in my opinion. Going to their previous, but they need to bring the heat for the next. I don't necessarily think they do, man. I don't really like it when people say that AMD needs to bring the heat. They don't need to bring the heat. They just need to be good. That's all they need to do. They just need to be good. You already have one called RTX 4080, sadly. Sorry to tell you. Burn your house down. I know, huh? 4080 blowing up? Not yet. $1,200 for a 4080 is ridiculous. If it would, honestly, guys, if it would have been like $700-800 at launch, I would have bought one. I would have bought a 4080. I was perfectly fine staying in the 80 class. I would have upgraded to the 4080. I would have. I wouldn't even have guessed it. Second guessed it. I would have bought it. Jedi Survivor is a great game, but it's a very poor PC port. Yeah, it is. Starfield was written by, and then so in the contract they had with Bethesda, from what Moore's Law is Dead showed. Yeah, that's what I hear. I hear that AMD got on it and started working on it, whereas Nvidia and Intel were just like, yeah, who cares? Because the water block. Okay, so cooling is not an issue. Play Hogwarts Legacy on Series X, fidelity mode, uncapped frame rate at 80 FPS. Nice, nice. Still hear some creators dragging AMD too, but why? The number don't lie. Absolutely, it's crazy. $50 more. XTX. We got a 4080. Oh yeah. Onyx just upgraded to the freaking 4090. He's a 4090 guy now. 4090, 4090. I've been burned, not burned enough. I don't necessarily. I wasn't burned with Nvidia. I was a grown man. I made my own choice. I thought that it was absolutely the best. That's what everybody says is Nvidia was the best. But I don't. But after buying the products and using them, like I don't feel like they were the best. I feel like they are just like PlayStations. They are overhyped. They're just like PlayStations. They're overhyped and people love them. And yeah, dude, I'm not trying to tell you not to love them. Love your Nvidia. Somebody has to. What kind of temps do you use? Do I see on my 7900 XT when you're gaming? Do you have the AMD brand or partner brand? I have the XTX. The XTX, bro. I don't I don't really watch temps, dude. Like I don't really care. I'm not I don't care. I absolutely don't care. If it freaking starts on fire and it breaks, I will just not buy another one. I'll just go buy a different one. You know what I mean? Like I don't care. That just sounds like another thing for people to try to make something else sound better. Like I just absolutely don't care. Should I care? Should I see? That's the thing, dude. I'm not gonna conform to what everybody else is saying, like the law. I like. Why would I conform to that, man? That just doesn't make any sense. Like I don't. Yeah, I don't care what temperature it's running at, dude. I've got fans. They seem to work. It's not all hot. I'm not hearing any crazy noise or anything like that. Yeah, dude, I'm not overclocking. I'm not modding stuff. I'm not doing anything just yet because I don't care, dude. I just want to play the games. Just curious, my older 3090 was a hot. The 4090 temps are way better and don't see. I don't get why people even talk about that stuff, bro. Like, I mean, I could see it if like you're playing a game and your whole room's getting like hot because it's a heater, but dude, the system that I built, it runs cool. It runs pretty cool. Let's see. Let me see. I'll open this thing up and I'll put my hand on the back of my graphics card and see how hot it is. That seems pretty cool to me, bro. Put my hand right on it and it didn't even burn. Oh, you can't be in there. Yeah, graphics card's cold, man. Not even hot. Put my hand right on there. Nothing. Feels good. Nice and cool. Less noise. See, my PC, dude. is very quiet. I can't even hear my. Oh, not gaming. Even like I can't hear it. Even when I'm gaming, bro, it doesn't even get loud. It does not get loud, even at 4K. That's the thing, man. Like the fan that you guys are hearing is my AC. And when I have my AC off, dude, I can't hear this thing. It's very quiet. The 4090 wattage is too much for my budget, especially with the price of energy. Oh yeah. 50 series releases, another 100 videos for sure. Oh no, I'm not gonna buy it. I don't know. I doubt I'm gonna buy a 50 card. From what I've seen, dude, it was almost like once the new 40 series cards got announced, that 3080 cards started like it was like this. Like the performance was like, yeah, and then the 40s got announced and it went, yeah. I was like, wow. But then you hear like the 7000 series for AMD and you got the 6000 series and they kind of go up together with them, man. Download the Steel Series Solar software to fix your AC issue on headphones. It is pretty bad. To fix the what? Wait, you're saying that my sound is still bad or what? Oh, with the AC? Oh, 4090 runs pretty cool. Steel Series Sonar. Sonar for streamers? Is that what you were saying? Solar or sonar? Okay. Steel Series Solar? Says sonar. You said solar, but this says sonar. I really hope I just didn't download the wrong one, though. Maybe freaking absolutely. And okay. If this downloads a bunch of garbage that I don't want, I'm going to be so mad. That's a whole lot of crap, man. Dude, every time I download and install another one of these stupid programs, it just so irritating. No, I don't overclock.